What are you, fucking crazy? Oh, you was looking something on your phone? Turn your music on. Something to beat you by.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Oh, hold on.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Just one snap in the corner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
I think we'll have some lasting effects.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook.
I'll get the hell out of here.
It's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Dillon. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. On play action, now Rodgers. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Yes.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that's a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity?
Yeah, it was ill-advised.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow.
Get the fuck out of here.
Complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw in the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain.
No, it won't.
If they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's good.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
Come on.
And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back.
Hello to the one watching. I'm playing my boy
Could not contain
James
Jimmy
from
Clark as he gets
Philadelphia.
home for the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success.
Hope you enjoyed the game for as long as you stay back.
Found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
On one, ready?
You went to sleep?
Now the offense
right,
knew it.
bye.
They're already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Love you, man. Be safe. Yeah, I'll be on a little later. I'll be on all night.
The Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hurt's going to take this himself. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Hurts.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on 4th down. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Rodgers now to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's got room. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go back to the ground with Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. We're scoreless after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josiah DeGuara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Going for it with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And the next-gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch him in.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. A loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, open man, here is Cobb. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Target. And he's going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
What?
Big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach...
There he goes, left side. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 75 yards. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the 22, Hurts. Dancing to his left. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first. And he's in. Touchdown. Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Rodgers now on first down. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He's able to complete it there. Just not the game that you would expect.
too.
This is caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. Sneak, Rodgers, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
GG. GG, young QB. You just were on YouTube at Earl Ellis.
Now a first down carry by Jones. A nice little juke. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
It's the NFL Sports Highlight Stadium in upstate New York. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. It's the NFL on EA Sports in the Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we got double tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. was third and one, but they allowed the conversion. First down to kick off the drive. First and 10 at 46. Rodgers going to throw. That's going to touch down. And down he goes at the 49. 3-yard pickup.
I see you down here having a warning because it's pretty obvious what they're trying to do there. With speed, you can take the quarter and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Just midfield. Rodgers. That's completely lost again. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 30-yard line. A game that 20 yards. That's now 4 completions in a row. Good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not going to get it done, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it trap you going forward. Most of the good players is to get that ball, take you finish push ball, and let's go. So that's all it's going to get.
So first and 10 in Marvel territory. Down at the 31. Throwing is Rodgers. This is first
Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They go back to here at the AT&T last drive. And complete deep ball.
Guys who can fly out. Sometimes they say that is good. They ran the fly route, took the shot downfield, just on the connect.
First down, now leads to second and 10. Throwing now is Hill. It's been Rodgers. He's out of 34. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So third and less than a yard.
Never make the mistakes this offseason, especially the guys watching here, are just crisp and fast, and combine quickness and speed. They catch a lot of balls as we just said.
And he's going to have the Bills first down as he's got to something for the 4-yard line.
That's quite a slice of the first game. This is plenty of faith that he'll get it in there.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And that's how they get it to the 46. The run only got it out here, second and 9. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
Normally, if the tight end's going to catch catch the ball handle that contact. In this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Throwing his hands down third. Incomplete.
That's a good bounce back after the touchdown on the opening drive. Just forced those down for a minute in and out. Obviously, there's lots of confidence in this defense, and now they got to turn it back to their offense. Packers are going to get the football back into field position. That interception slows things down a bit. What do you do? Try to get some yards and make it manageable. Challenge to come back again. So now second and 10 completion. Nice play action right there. We get over that referee freeze for just a split second. That's usually all you need to get it to your tight end.
So first and 10 from the 30. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to his arm. And he's stopped at the 25 after a gain of 5. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles. Didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, I'm not sure we understood where the clock was located in different stadiums and different places. You have to check down again to make sure you're aware so you don't have penalties like these. So, game penalties lose it back. That makes it second and 10. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers for second and third time.
And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So after the INT, it's out. He's got to complete this drive downs. They'll get this one set down near the 20-yard line, just shy of 20. Good pickup there for 20 yards. He's been effective making these first starts. That guy you can't forget. These first starts to turn the territory. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because most of those interceptions are easy to prevent. When he does come to the line, do they do them just right? Not only is it a big catch, it's a first down. Allen now on first down. And he'll get this one back to shoot two. Inside, it's hit. So pick up 13 sets of rushers to time to run it down the short field. A nice connection there, and now we're looking at first and goal. Here's Allen. Inside wide receivers area. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So position at the 3. Here's second and goal. He's got it. Touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. Now the Bills only using the first of their timeouts. As the clock starts just under 30 seconds to go over the first half. They've been in nice touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes the third goal. Start here at the 20-yard line. The Packer fans ready to get their next drive underway. It's tackle fading here in the second quarter. They fully lined up just how they trust their guys in this situation to decide to take a shot. This is a half, not just for coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game. Incomplete pass was just sent into the 25. Throwing down is Jones. 17 seconds now on the clock here. This team is not going to make it easy for them. Defensive real great on this down play. The key made the contact just as trying to hold it. So back-to-back incompletions. That's 13 seconds to go. So our fourth down is a third and goal down for the Bills. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. That's pulled in for 2. 51-yard that time. That'll be time, maybe one play right at downtime.
second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's in our EA Sports. Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we head back to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Chuck. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaul. Set to get the football first, and they're trying to score as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. The drive started from 25-yard line here as Lions run back and return. The offense ready to get their next drive underway. Turns out interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Passes intercepted for the first time today. Final guess on the offense ready to pass their 10-yard line. First turning the ball like this was not on that list. First drive is very key. Getting 7 on it and a big second down. Can we get your position to show the real left on his quarterback double coverage? Either guy double coverage can be out. Throwing again second down. Going to look for the first and goal as he's tackled already down at the 2-yard line. Facing some coverage, it gives just a little time to settle in and see what's going on. No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to get that because the right time to find something so maybe one of the ones that's easy. Get a little pressure. Remember Carolina did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They tried to keep the defense down. He ended up with an interception in that game and Super Bowl 50. Maybe some scheme like that to try to get more pressure with that pass. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. This Green Bay defense is out strong. Now it's third and goal. Singletary again. Pushing Fields is right to get there. They stop their chase on the goal. Start here at the 20-20 line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like we've reached a new guy playing in this game, so it's a very try for the defensive just right here to now. And now they've got a chance to get out of this situation. They also understand they've got to really pass. In addition, they deserve as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Took just one play to move on the way to the 33 snatch again on first down. Now it's Rodgers.
second to be terrific because they threw the ball downfield. You saw him covering that threat. Now with the short passing game, you should be about 60% just to be in the yardage range.
It's a big play for Green Bay. 51 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that pass rush. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running, trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Now Jones. And
Here's Jones here.
second and goal for the 6 this time.
This is going to be intercepted. Tremendous right there. That's a big position here. That's a touchdown.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that maybe experience less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told us this was a ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. Here we go. Down to the 41 for Johnson. And he'll get out to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick it up to first down.
That's a pretty favorable situation. Just check it down. Let him get the first down. That's exactly what he did.
That's the offense up a little bit.
And they should be the final play before the quarter ends. Allen gets with the secretary. And he's going to here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard. It'll be second down. 3 quarters at once. You're watching NFL on EA Sports. Now on second and 16. Intercepted. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Almost interception at least if there was the number I've heard here before.
Offense goes out now and makes it pay off getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try it again. Maybe they can force our offense to make more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one.
Still a 3-score decline. We'll see what we do. Here's a pass swung out to his running back. And he's going to Jones here. That one to the middle. A loss of a couple. And it's second down. Here's Rodgers. And this one's going to be another 2-2-1 chance of wasting this field possession. This is first and long. Here's Rodgers. And goodness, another interception.
just a yard on the first down. So second and 8.
I gotta think this offensive line has got some smile on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there. So they're behind the original line of scrimmage. And on third and a good job defensively and stringing that one out.
Yeah, you got a quarterback who's waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized. And down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air. They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it all. They've been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with anything. They'll run on first and second.
Have to jump over myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I can be in that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the ball. We got to control this thing. Get him behind us, and let's go.
Time to shine. Just 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Has been one-sided affair. So it's football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and see if we win.
Remaining on second down.
They go running back to Singletary. 3 yards is what they needed. Can they get the 3 here on third down? Coming up here for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. This is going to depend on the spot. It's not very generous. He wants to be about a yard or so short. So they're going for it. Here's it. This one's going to be dangerous. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the offense and defense are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have to put it down because defensively, you work out down situations as well.
Deflating for the defense, they can't get the stop here. So let's go to the fourth. And we're going to be shifted to the third time. And it's a pick. Not sure what it was, but
under 4 seconds to go in the game. It's obvious, but I can't help but say here, it's never good there when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for some kind of pressure advantage early in the game.
So it's a victory for the Bills. This is truly a team effort for Charles.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. So get past that third. First and 10 now from the 3. First James Murray. Flush down. Cross 35. Touchdown. One play in the end zone, a long touchdown pass.
All right, I see.
First play of the round. Yeah, I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the side, the coach said, this guy's got in here, see him, this guy. Did you yes. He was a good player. That's the question I remember him now. You know what he said, this 2-2 guy. How's he not covered? Just say, well, after the touchdown, now Spring to kick. Get a chance to return this one. Touchdown. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Running right, Jones.
Good pass.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Being chased out left.
Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, Now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this to Lazard.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devon Kennard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down first and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. And inside give to Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he is going to lose yardage here. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
At the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, They were conceding 3 points. Their goal is to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
First down, Murray. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. Murray now. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That goes for a gain of 31.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 2, Murray. He's got the connection to Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Murray to Moore, first down, Arizona.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Throwing on first down is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here, as Rodgers will not return it. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second.
Get the fuck out of here.
Lazard, but this is intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 78 yards. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon Gott.
Thank you, sir.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah. I hear you.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On YouTube, so you can be able to look at it yourself.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there. Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated. And
Rodgers
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Chicago.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Yeah, get it to me. Let me get that.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the
give me
pressure,
that ball back.
and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Oh, come on, give me the ball back.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Connor. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Once again, it's Connor, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Murray now to throw. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, out is Prater.
Good show. Yeah, a little bit.
Will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How is it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, still down.
59 years old. I think I know this game.
At least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter.
59.
So not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that
3:45. I'm 59 years old. I'm an old man. That's all I do. I'm retired.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
I gotta beat young guys on this Madden. No, I wake up for 3rd shift.
Throw, it's Murray.
I got to.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Rough Roger that.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise.
Okay, I will.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun.
Earl Ellis.
And as they come to the line,
CHB top shot of trap.
as time has run out.
What's your name?
This 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League.
What's your
on
name?
EA Sports.
Lil Joe. Rough Roger that. You got Earl Ellis. Kind of come back on you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
59. That's right. I've been at since before the games were made.
That's
Oh, get out of here.
And he's going to get this down near the 20.
Damn Skippy.
12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
Well, normally you might say start running the
Hell
football.
yeah.
You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success,
Sure enough.
I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom.
Oh,
right,
so
this
you've been
stage of
playing
the
it too
game.
for a little
You
while.
would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Murray getting this complete to Connor.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Wow.
Now Murray again.
You don't know that?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken
Thank you, sir.
past the 30.
And Brandon, this
Never
is a
give
really
up,
nice
never
job
surrender.
defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you
Why
got a
you
decent
talk like
chance
that
of
out
coming away
loud?
with the football.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
What?
midfield.
What'd you say?
On play action, it's
Because I have to.
And Lazard's got it again.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Rodgers.
Damn it.
Now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
Damn it.
Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense
What's your rank?
that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other. All ready
4
to go.
digits or 3 digits? 5 digits?
Murray again.
All
This is
right.
Connor.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field.
When you gonna be
goal.
back on, little Joe?
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come.
Give me that
but
ball
still
back
plenty
one more
agile.
time.
He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Here's Murray. This is caught inside the 15.
Get the hell out of here.
He's
Who's that?
taken
Get
down,
the hell.
but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Hopkins.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown.
No.
Oh, but there is a marker on the
Oh,
field.
so what the hell?
So now the question, who is this on?
That's some bullshit.
Prater on to add the extra point.
No, I didn't like that at all.
He knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I don't even know why you're doing this to us. This is on my station, on my YouTube channel.
Prater to kick.
Yeah, I see that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That's ugly.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially...
Add THB little underscore little Joe on your thing.
About angling for a new contract.
PSN. Add him on Twitch.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
If they want to play, if you want to play him, add him. He's taking on all comers.
This game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the
he wants all the smoke.
Up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions.
Oh, get the hell out of here. Damn it. GG.
Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
But with this advantage, this
I'll be seeing you again.
Passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
I'm on every day.
Things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the score.
From about 10, I'm off for work.
And they went for it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line.
You still in your prime?
Offense. Well, they don't need to score here.
Rough ride to that.
They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Where you from? Texas? Married with children?
Historically, this is such a tough, loud
Married with
venue,
children?
but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Back to throw.
Oh, that's good. Get him.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
GG.
But now this game is over. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the...
This is THB underscore Little Joe. Played 14 games. Averages 10 per day. should have beat him. Took another loss. I gotta get this. I lost 2.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards there and a Niner first. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
Dag nabbit.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to run.
And that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in proper places and not
allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And Lance now to throw. That's complete.
come on.
It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Lance to throw it. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From the 29, Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Fourth down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here, a long way to go. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on.
and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
The Lance going to throw.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Able to haul it in is Kittle.
Get the fuck out of
He's
here.
going to have a 49ers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
From the gun, it's Lance.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here's Lance. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
In a game where 1 field goal is all these offenses could muster in the first 2 quarters, you figure both coaching staffs were needing to make plenty of adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we send it back out to Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Escaping.
Get the fuck out of here.
Intercepted a 3rd time. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense just helps them out by getting the football back in the opening drive of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the way the defense has done, they get a chance to open up this lead. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying at the end of the stick, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the game is 2nd and 3. Another one to Mitchell. And he gets a 29-yard run down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you see, it's a credit here because they're in this game now at their pace. This is ball control, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Couldn't ask for much more in this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Lance looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Down to 6, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
It's unusual size, throwing much more yards than catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Lance. Screen play setting up for Mitchell. There'll be a drop shot at 40 despite down from the tackle.
Get the fuck out of here.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you know, he didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Fourth down and 6 seconds. He'll have to pay off on first down. Now Lance. And trying to get it to safety, but it's intercepted. Put to the ground by Stokes. And they finally put it in this return. It's all the way down to the 36.
That's a great example of Scott's right there. You got to have games. You got to look to run to the football before they've intercepted. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to get what he wanted in here before the quarter breaks. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got him down, that's Lozano. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to pick up that time. It's going to be a final play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back to return the ball after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First to the touchdown, and that's what they're going for on first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And that will be caught. Out of bounds.
They may be thinking about a goal, but you're thinking defensively. Keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into penalty three, and not give up 6.
Try again from the 7 on second and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. This is caught with a catch inside. The catch goes for 6 yards, but that's the goal.
So they're trapping out here to try his way back out. He's a hero on some switch there because I think he wanted the ball sooner. By the time he looked at it, the defender was right on it.
To go right down the scrimmage. No gain on the play to do it 4th and goal. Rodgers with the keeper. And takes this first touchdown that comes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's a testament that both of these defensive backs are capable of working this one, but now on the other side of the field,
a fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return there to get out across the 36. The 49er offense set to just drive away. They certainly got to look at their hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown. A chance for this offense to try to snap down and roll back in the fourth quarter. 2 yards on the takeout there. 2nd and 8.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin the drive, but this is still what you expect to see in modern situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Throwing on second and 8. Lance. The catch, and it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to extend it from the half.
Brandon, perfect defense in that situation would have meant that there was no conversion. The offense got the conversion. Really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him sending, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. And that makes a nice play, even though it was complete.
That'll leave 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. It all works out.
Lance.
Good coverage downfield. That's good taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, there you go. I'd say the best scramble of the day from a Big Ten situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it any further, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and really using it as his time to pound the rock and get it. We're trying to set people crazy, so this is what throws underneath and got it underway to gash the defense downfield.
Second down and 4. Lance looking to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown. And they take the lead here in the final minute.
An outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles didn't leave the opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win. But you can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and reverse them and use all these timeouts without making any headway.
Able to take on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game in the closing stages. A field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll be a return to Titans. And we'll skip through the end zone for a touchdown here.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They just scored the last time.
Those passes intercepted for the third time today. Picked up by Jarvis Woodward.
Take some chances here. The clock winding down.
GG.
That's in the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make the play on the ball, and that they did.
First down, Mitchell. Yeah, work his way up the middle for a game of number 4 on the second down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As they stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Right to Mitchell.
2 yards on the carry there. It's going to lead away third down. Inside of 10 seconds. Has to be precise. We get whistles and a timeout on the field. In search of 4 yards. Running left is Mitchell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Going down now first down. Well, this is an offensive track meeting and defense.